Okay, we got all the cables hooked up. I have a monitor hooked up. I have a Bluetooth wireless keyboard, a Logitech, and I'm going to plug it in. Also, the micro SD card that is supplied with the Western Digital PiDrive kit has preloaded on it a bunch of tools that should make this plug and play. It should immediately be able to boot up and allow us to choose what operating system we want. And the neat thing is supposedly it will allow the applications to be loaded and run from the 1 terabyte hard drive. The supplied micro SD card is only 4 gigs. And so we're going to see if that will work, and so that we can just run with a 4 gig micro SD card and put all of our applications on the hard drive and run basically from there. I'm going to put it on pause and I'm going to plug it in. I'll come right back and I'll show you the first boot. Okay, we got a flashing light there, so things are running, and we're waiting for something to pop up on the screen. There we go. And let me see if we can come in here a little bit and show you what it's saying. It says, welcome to Berry Boot installation. Please double check the following settings and press OK. Do you see green borders at the top and bottom of the screen? Yes or no? Actually, I do see yes. And network connection, do we want a wired or wireless? And in this case, we're going to do wireless for now at least. So we're going to see if we have the ability to do anything here. Unfortunately, right now it's not allowing me to use the wireless keyboard, obviously. So we have to try and see if we can debug this. Okay, I'm going to put it on pause and see what's going on. Okay, unfortunately it doesn't detect the wireless keyboard automatically, so I had to plug in a wired mouse and keyboard, and we're going to see if we can eventually get the wireless keyboard working. So right now, let me see if I can bring it in here so you can see what it's saying. Basically it's saying, do you see the green borders at the top and bottom? Yes, we do. We also need to tell whether it's wired or wireless, Wi-Fi, and we need to ask if it should be auto, HDMI, how we're going to do a various audio connection. We're going to probably do this on, I'll probably do auto and see how that works. And so we can set the time zone, keyboard layouts, US, and just do a test to make sure the keyboard's working. And let me see if I can go ahead and change. We have the top and bottom green borders on the screen, so we're okay on that. I'm going to change this to Wi-Fi to see if we can get a Wi-Fi connection here. And then we're going to do a test of the keyboard. Let's see. Yep, okay, we got there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to click OK and see what we got. Okay, it's currently loading the drivers, if you can see this. Let me see if I can bring in the loading drivers. Okay, Wi-Fi settings, and we have my two Wi-Fi, let me see if I can come out here so it's not quite as bad. So it asked me to choose which of the two Wi-Fi I want to use. I'm going to do ASUS 2G. So I'm going to pause this because I have to enter a few things to get that running. Just hold on. Okay, I got the password entered, so we're going to go ahead and click OK. And it's connecting. Okay, now select the drive to install the operating system and press format if you want to use a USB stick or drive, attach it to your Pi now. Warning, all existing data will be erased. So we're going to do, actually even they have network storage possible here, but we're going to do my passport. This is the default one that comes up. This is the one that has the terabyte. So we're going to go ahead and install the operating system on that. It allows you to choose actually just basically the choice is the ext4 format. So we're going to go ahead and format the terabyte disk and see what happens. I'm going to pause it now because it'll be a little bit of time. Okay, the hard disk is formatted, and now this is asking me if I want to upgrade the Bury Boot. That's the Western Digital boot program. I'm going to go ahead and say yes, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we've just updated the Bury Boot, and now it's saying we need to reboot, and that makes some sense. So I'm going to go ahead and close and go ahead to reboot. Okay, after we upgraded Bury Boot, we got this display. It's kind of obvious. I need to add an operating system. So I'm going to go ahead and see what operating systems are offered here. Let's see if we have a drop down. Okay, so we have, let's see. Popular, Debian, and Debian Jessie Raspberry. That's actually the one that is probably the best one for the Raspberry Pi. But it has some other ones. It has an XBMC Media Center centric one here that's available. It's got Android KitKat, which is kind of neat. Open Electric it has, so we can set up Open Electric on this. Ubuntu, actually it has the 15.04, which is nice. It's got a lot, actually. I'm surprised it has a little more than what just a straight Raspberry Pi has. Has a lot here. I won't go through them all, but I'm impressed with what I'm seeing here. And for appliances, Open Media Vault it has to have your own NAS server. So I mean, what we're talking about here is actually a really almost a full-blown computer with this kit, the Western Digital 1 terabyte disk, and the Raspberry Pi 3, which has, it's a 4-core processor. It's over a gigahertz speed, and it's got a 1 gig of memory. So it's actually a pretty powerful little computer, and this should be able to be used for a lot of different applications. Okay, I'm going to play around with this a little bit more, but it looks incredibly easy to set this up. Seems like it truly is a plug and play, which is usually plug and plays are not as easy, but this one appears to be. Definitely would give my recommendations for this kit and also with the Raspberry Pi 3. Okay, if you got any questions, just post a comment. Thanks.